Okay. Number three, law number three. Sitting is not just a posture, it is a cognitive environment. Now, when you sit for prolonged periods, you reduce blood circulation. So blood circulation becomes less dynamic. Oxygen distribution becomes less efficient. And then you begin to realize that energy regulation drops every time you sit for prolonged periods. And hey, you're welcome back here. This is a continuation of the video we were doing oxygen, blood flow, and decision making. We had a little bit of network glitch, and so we went off and we're back now to continue. We've done law number 1 and number 2. So if you're just beginning from here, check the description box of this video. You see the link to the part A, and then this is the part B. Let's continue. Number 3, sitting is not just a posture, it is a cognitive environment. So what that means is that when you sit for longer periods, blood circulation becomes less dynamic. So you're beginning to reduce blood flow. Oxygen distribution becomes less efficient. Energy regulation drops. What you realize is that over time, your brain begins to adapt to lower arousal states. So when you want your brain to wake up and do the work that you need to do, it's slower. This is exactly why many professionals feel alert in the morning and mentally dull by afternoon. Yes. If you've noticed this, I'm telling you this is why. Because you sat for too long. You sat for too long. You sat for too long. So you're sharp in the morning, but you realize that in the morning you moved. You went and had a bath. You moved. You made some movement. You did breakfast. Went up the stairs to get something. You got close to the car. You realized you forgot another thing. You did some little movement. But you get to the office and then you sit from that 8 a.m. till about 1 p.m. You are drained. And you keep blaming yourself. I don't know why I'm just lazy. I don't know why I cannot just start up something and just continue to the end. It is not a character flaw. It is an environmental flaw. It is an environmental flaw. Because your brain performs in the environment your body creates. Write it down. Your brain performs in the environment your body creates. What is the environment your body is creating? Most of us think that because we're doing brain work, we're doing intellectual work. Coach, you don't understand. I'm not a farmer. It's not as if I'm doing one. I'm not a tailor. I don't sit down to make clothes with myself, with my hands. So my work is basically intellectual. Yes, your work may be basically intellectual, but your biology is still physical. Whether we're doing mental work, physical work, intellectual work, or spiritual work, the way you want to call it. Whatever it is that we're doing, our biology is still physical. And our biology is the unifying product here. It is universal for all of us all. And it is physical. Your brain never graduated from needing that your body. And it can never graduate from needing your body. Your brain needs your body. Your body needs your brain. Your brain needs your body to move, to circulate oxygen. Remember what I said about oxygen circulation? Oxygen circulating moves around. So that's it with law number 3. Every time your body is still, realize that sitting down at a particular posture is not a posture. It's not just a posture. It is a cognitive environment. It is a cognitive environment. Law number 4. Oxygen, therefore. So with what I've explained with law number 1 to 3, law number 1, I said you cannot think beyond the level of oxygen that you have in your brain. Law number 2, I said, you can remember, still bodies produce lower brains. It's a law. And then law number 3, I just told you now that choosing to sit, I said sitting is not just a posture, it is a cognitive environment. Now, law number 4, oxygen is a decision-making technique. Oxygen, getting air, breathing, moving your body to get enough air is not just flimsy or fun. It is a decision-making advantage. So when we talk about oxygen, we're actually talking about a leadership capacity. Yes. Because the more oxygen you get, the better your leadership capacity. Better oxygenation, getting better oxygen does not just improve your thinking, it also improves your decision making. It improves your judgment. And you know that every judgment you make determines your financial decisions, determines your strategic decisions, determines risk assessment, which is what you do every single day as a busy professional. The kind of air you get, oxygenation, also communicates in your tone. It determines risk assessment. It determines emotional regulation. So, dear busy professional, get up and get some oxygen. A poorly oxygenated brain is more likely to rush through decisions. Hello, Andre. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as you can see and hear me. Thank you for joining in. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time to share with you everything about confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Hey, I'm Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. Today, we're talking about oxygen, blood flow, and decision making for you as a busy professional. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section where are you joining me from. So when you do not get enough oxygen, you reduce blood flow to your brain. And when this happens, you're most likely to rush through decisions. You're most likely to avoid complexity. And I hope you know that the more complex things you face, the more successful you get. Yeah. When this happens, you begin to choose convenience instead of choosing the right choice, making the right choices. You say something is not comfortable, so you leave it. Even when you know that comfort is the birthplace of kings, like my mentor, Coach Wendy Ologe, would say. Next thing you begin to default to safe thinking. Oh, it doesn't feel safe. I cannot. And you are meant to be a leader as a busy professional. Hmm. Do you know that many decision problems are physiological? Move your body. Move your body. Oxygen getting into your brain is about how you judge. It's about your decision making. Let's get to the final law. Law number 5. Thinkers do not ignore biology. Smart thinkers that can hear me now cannot ignore this truth I'm sharing with you now. Thinkers never ignore biology. Never, ever. Professionals, busy professionals who want to stand out there, they never wait until there's a decline in their thinking process. If you can hear me now, you can say, no wonder I could not take that decision. You're already trying to begin late. So run. Start now and fly. Start now. If you're that professional who have noticed brain fog, sluggish thinking, high pressure when it comes to decision making, you're already late to the show, but run, fly. Because high performers, they protect their cognition. There are about 3 assets that are most important to you as a busy professional. And I'm going to mention these 3 assets you need to pay attention to. Number 1 is time. Number 2 is attention. Number 3 is biology. If you want to be that busy professional that will stand out as an elite performer in any area in life, protect your time, protect your attention, protect your biology. Just the way listening to this is giving you eye-opening moments, you're realizing, oh, really? That's what we're talking about. That's your attention. Protect it. You can't give your attention to any and everything. Protect your time. Then the third thing, protect your biology. But what I've noticed is that most busy professionals, they know. As I'm talking now, you know how to manage your time. You know how to manage your attention. Do you know how to manage your biology? Why are you neglecting the third? It is these 3 key things that determines what you can do in life as a busy professional, how you can succeed, and how you can fail as well. Yes. Managing these 3 determines where you get to in life. And I hope you know that the third one, biology, is where you should pay more attention to because your brain is your primary performance tool. You should protect it. Protect it. How do you protect it? You need daily movement, walking calls, prayer walks. Let me see this. You see those your morning prayers that you do kneeling down or sitting down. It's okay to kneel before your Savior. Before you say, Coach Grace said we should not kneel down. It's okay if that's what you choose. But consider prayer walks. That's what I want to say to you. Consider standing thinking. Consider thinking walks. Yes. Begin to infuse stretch intervals into your days. Begin to infuse sunlight exposure. Get into a day where you expose yourself to sunlight. Reset your mobility. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's short mobility resets, 5 minutes, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, small rhythms will give you massive neurological return. Never demand elite performance from an unsupported brain. From a brain that you are not supporting, never demand elite performance from that brain. One thing you want to do is, in case you're wondering, oh, this is not clear. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. Hey, sorry about that. Let's continue. So I was about to wrap up, and I was saying that in case you are wondering, oh, this they're saying, how do I really know? What do I do? Answer these questions to yourself. Question number one: ask yourself, when do you feel mentally sharpest during the day? Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself another question: when does my thinking usually drop during the day? How many hours do I sit daily? Ask yourself these questions so that you can reflect. When is my sharpest thinking moment? When do I usually notice a drop in my thinking capacity? How many hours do I really sit daily? Now, it is good for you to understand brain foods and eat rightly. It is very good. However, it is important that you also know that food supports neurons, hydration supports signaling, movement, however, support oxygen, and habits support consistency. So smart thinking is never accidental. Did you see the three things I mentioned? Food, hydration, movement, habit. Four things. I beg your pardon. These are the four key things that determine smart thinking: food, hydration, movement, habits. Food, hydration, movement, habits. These are the four cardinal points of smart thinking. Now, what does food do? Food supports neurons. What does hydration do? Hydration supports signaling. What does movement do? Movement supports oxygen. What does habits do? Habits support consistency. This is how you unlock smart thinking. Smart thinking is never accidental. It is always biological. You curate it. When your body moves, you begin to think faster. Your focus begins to increase. You decide smarter. And for you, dear busy professional who is in a space of high level work, thinking speed is a non negotiable for you. Thinking speed is a competitive edge for you in today's world. If your brain carries your future, then it deserves daily support. Even if you don't want to move your body, for the sake of your brain, move. I've told you what oxygen to your brain does to your body, so move. Your brain deserves that daily support. And that is why, because you need these four cardinal points, we have created for you, busy professionals, what can help you perform at your best, which is a 7-in-1 Smart Brain Bundle. In that Smart Brain Bundle, it is designated for your protection. Because mental sharpness is not accidental, like I said. It is supported daily by how you eat, think, move, live your habits. And inside this bundle, you get a 31-day brain food planner. Brain foods you eat for 31 straight days. You get a 31-day brain drink menu. You get a 31-day brain exercise plan. So when I say move, do this, you don't know what to do exactly. Brain exercise that busy professionals can do. A 31-day smart brain scriptures, yes, that you need for your brain. 31-day smart daily habits for a sharper brain. And then number 7, you get a 31-day smart brain journal, 701. This is how you can build intelligent consistency, such that your brain is thinking fast consistently. As a busy professional, don't wait for breakdown. Don't wait for when brain fog has almost eaten up your entire brain. Don't wait for when you can no longer remember your phone number anymore. And I say, what do I do about my brain? There's one coach that talks about one thing. I think, let me go and look for her. No. Now, start working on upgrading and supporting the most important performance tool that you have. It's not your computer. It's not that your MacBook. It is your brain. Busy professionals like you that want to perform as elite professionals, they build rhythms that protect their cognitive edge because they understand that it is all that they have. Fast thinking is not luck, dear busy professional. Fast thinking is a supported living habit. You're not called to struggle to think fast. You are called to curate fast thinking. You can curate it. Smart thinking, you can curate it. Thinking on your feet is curated, it's not commanded. Hmm. I want to think on my feet, or you even shout on your team. Think fast, think on your feet, give me answers. No, thinking on your feet is not commanded, it is curated. And what I say to busy professionals, when you get a 71 bundle, work with it with your children. So when you're shouting on your children to think on their feet, how is their food? How is their hydration? How is their oxygen, their movement? What's their habits like? These are the cardinal points that curate. And that's why we created this 71 bundle. Work with the children with it. Don't be on it alone. And this is how you can create a brain that works, a brain that thinks fast and creates. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tomorrow we're having an amazing conversation. You don't want to miss it. What you want to do is, you see the lives in February. Don't miss anyone. Don't miss anyone. I want to show the world, I want to show busy professionals that this smart thinking, this creation that you see people do and you love and you admire, you can have it. You can curate it. You can engineer it. It's engineered. Smart thinking is engineered. That's what I want to show you in the month of February. And please do not keep this kind of information to yourself alone. Share this live with someone that you should hear it. What you want to do as well is get the 71 bundle. Put in the comment section smart. You get access to the 71 smart brain bundle. The information is on the screen that you can use right now. If you have questions, you can put questions. I quickly take a few questions before we go. Otherwise, we're going to call it a day here. Dear busy professional, get the 71 smart brain bundle. It's already selling out fast. And the price, there's 12,500 naira, is just for the first 50 copies. Once we are done with the first 50, pre-order will be over. We can't give more than 50 copies for pre-order. No, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So getting at the pre-order cost of 22,500. Once 50 copies are done, we would take the price to the original price of 22,500. And trust me, this is overly cheap for 7 materials that can help you unlock cognitive speed. All those productivity hacks classes that you took, what was the result? This is solution, endless solution that you have. All right, and it's just for this cheap price of just 12,500. That means at the pre-order rate, you don't even get one for 2,000. That's a giveaway price. All right, that's a giveaway price. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. Hello, Nzigo. Hi, where are you joining me from? Alex Nzigo. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining me today. I will definitely see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. West African time. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. West African time. If you want to keep seeing us, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Thank you. This is the smartphone.